You started off as a waiter. Post
True.
doing hotel management, you started off as a waiter in Abu Dhabi. Now you're having these chain of restaurants all across Dubai and Australia as well.
I had done my 3-year hotel management degree
Mm.
from Mumbai University, and also I was working as an assistant manager in Mumbai. Suddenly taking up a job as a waiter and coming to Abu Dhabi was tough. It was a tough call, but then I took up the challenge. I said, no, I have to do it.
What was that moment when you decided that I'm not going to do any job anymore and I'll start my own restaurant?
I got to be a partner in the restaurant with a friend of mine. We started in 2006 and it was doing a business of 800 dirhams when we started. We bought it to 10,000 dirhams a day within 4 months.
Why the title Fisherman's Hub?
We used to sell a lot of fish. I still, even today, I go and pick the fish. It's been 15, 16 years that I've been going to the market and picking fish. So I wanted my next restaurant, whatever I open, the theme has to be around fish. So I said, why not Fisherman Hub?
Lots of celebrities come to your restaurant as well.
Yeah, with God's grace, yes. We get a lot of celebrities, from Bollywood actors to sports personalities.
How many branches do you have?
We have 7 branches, and the 8th one is a veg restaurant. It's in Ajman. It's known as Dakshin.
You're from Bunch community.
Yes.
Where Shilpa Shetty and Aishwarya Rai and all these people they belong to. What if Aishwarya Rai walks into your restaurant one?
Yeah, we'll be delighted to see her, sir. Definitely. Aishwarya Rai, she is the Miss World. And my sole purpose is I need to serve good food to customers. And my dream is to get Mangalorean cuisine to every part of the world.
It's wonderful to have Mr. Sandeep Shetty with me on Let's Talk with Faridoon. I had food at his restaurant, Fisherman's Hub. I had an absolutely amazing time. And I strongly feel that good food, if it is combined with excellent hospitality and love and warmth, it's always a wonderful experience. It always leaves lasting memories, and that's exactly what I experienced with Fisherman's Hub. And I told Sandeep that I would like to interview you. So, Sandeep, thank you very much, first of all, for talking to me.
Thank you, sir. You are interviewing me. That's a great honor. It's an honor for me to have you interviewing me.
First of all, thank you very much for the warm hospitality the other day. The food was wonderful.
Thank you.
My first question to you will be: you started off as a waiter, post doing hotel management. You started off as a waiter in Abu Dhabi, and now you're having these chain of restaurants all across Dubai and Australia as well. And I'm sure that there'll be many more. It's a beautiful journey.
Absolutely, it's been a beautiful journey so far. God has been kind, and I would always praise the Lord for whatever He's given me so far. It was tough for me initially. During my hotel management days, I built a strong base for myself by working in good hotels like Oberoi's, the Taj, and then I moved to Abu Dhabi in the year 2000, and it was not easy for me to take up a job as a waiter. They offered me a job as a waiter. I had done my 3-year hotel management degree from Mumbai University, and also I was working as an assistant manager in Mumbai. Suddenly taking up a job as a waiter and coming to Abu Dhabi was tough. It was a tough call, but then I took up the challenge. I said, no, I have to do it. Came to Abu Dhabi. It was tough initially. We had to, setups on the pool garden. We had to pick the chairs. We are not allowed to take the trolleys on the in the garden, so we had to pick up chairs. I learned the knack of picking up chairs on your back and cleaning plates, cutlery, and we had never done all this, before, since I was working as assistant manager in Mumbai. But then this made me very, very, very strong. Like, I learned things from the bottom. I know exactly how it works at the bottom level. Even today, nobody can just come and fool me over anything. So I think that set my foundation, that made my foundation very strong.
Right. And you were hesitant that if your family comes to know about it, they'll not be happy.
Absolutely. I still remember that when I came, I never told my parents that I'm going to work as a waiter in Abu Dhabi.
Right.
So I don't think so they would have allowed me to go and work as a waiter.
Right.
So I didn't tell them. I said once I was pretty confident that I will grow in life, and later I would tell them that what I've done.
That's wonderful. So, I'll tell you something, one thing that you still don't know.
What's that,
Okay.
sir?
So I did my research.
Okay.
I spoke to some of your staff members as well.
Okay.
And they have wonderful things to say about you, especially about the fact that you're extremely nice to people, you're extremely nice to your staff, you take wonderful care of them. Quite a lot of your staff members, they have been there with you for many, many years now. That experience of being a waiter, did that in a way inculcate those values that you take care of everyone, irrespective of the job that they're doing in a way?
Yeah, absolutely. So every person, see, like the staff is the backbone of our industry. For the hospitality industry, the staff is very important. I feel that for any industry, for that matter, your staff is very important. And I've gone out of my way to do things for staff, and which I don't really want to say about it what we have done for staff. But then I see that the best part is you treat them well, and you give respect and you get respect.
Wow.
And it's not just that I'm a owner and I'll not treat them well and I expect something good from them. No. So if I treat them well and I take care of them, they will take care of my guests who come to the restaurant, and that will in turn give me what I need.
That's
So this is
wonderful.
what I've done.
That's wonderful. So, what was that moment when you decided that I'm not going to do any job anymore and I'll start my own restaurant? What was that moment like, and in which year?
This was in 2006. Actually, I was working as a F&B manager then in a hotel in Dubai. So since 2003 to 2006, I was a F&B manager.
Mm.
And I just got an opportunity to operate a restaurant for someone else. And but it so happened that God was kind, and then I got to be a partner in the restaurant with a friend of mine.
Mm.
We both started that restaurant, and we started in 2006, and it was doing a business of 800 dirhams when we started.
Right.
And we grew it to we bought it to 10,000 dirhams a day within 4 months.
Right.
So yes, God has been kind, and it's a hard work, and I think whatever I've learned over the years, I put into practice.
Why the title Fisherman's Hub?
So my first restaurant was my first sports bar used to be called as Spinners. It was a cricket themed
Sports bar.
So we used to sell a lot of fish. I still, even today, I go and pick the fish. It's been 15, 16 years that I've been going to the market and picking fish myself. So, and we used to sell a lot of fish. And so I wanted my next restaurant, whatever I open, the theme has to be around fish. So I said, why not Fisherman's Hub? A place where, you get a lot of seafood, and it's basically to do with seafood. So that is the reason I put the name as Fisherman's Hub.
I'll be honest. I'm not like a fish lover. For example, I don't like eating fish that much. But the fish that I ate the other day, you served me two fishes actually, and both of them, they were absolutely out of this world. And I'd like to. I'm a foodie in a way, so I'd like to share my experience. I think the way it had been marinated was really wonderful. It had been maybe marinated for quite some time, and the juices which were there, they were really something else altogether. Is that something that really matters to you, to serve a certain kind of
Yeah, the quality
food?
is very important, sir. We have always looked into quality, consistency. It has to be consistent every time. This is what I've asked my staff, that it has to be maintained.
Right.
Quality from procurement. I'm involved right from procurement. Like I said, I go to the market to get the fish. Also, the masalas that I use, we really see that those masalas are perfectly done by. It's centrally made for us. So we see that those masalas are perfect. Even the mirchi jo aata hai. So even the chilies are procured us from a certain place. We don't compromise. There is no compromise even on the chilies that is used. So the minute factors are looked into getting the end product. It has to be excellent, and this is what I feel. It has to be an experience for any guest who walks into our restaurant. He walks out saying that. I always tell my staff, once the guest tells me that when he walks out, the food was excellent, the service was good, this gives me more satisfaction rather than seeing end of the day what sale I've done. The sale matters, but it is not a really big matter for me if a guest is satisfied and he walks out saying that food was good.
And apparently, you respond to feedback that you get personally.
Yeah, absolutely. Even today, I see that every customer, whoever sends puts a message on review on TripAdvisor or Zomato or any platform, it is directly, or Google, it directly comes to me. So it's linked to my mail ID. So I personally look into it, I personally monitor it, and definitely if there is a positive comment, I send it to the group. I applaud my staff for doing a good job. And whenever there's a negative comment, I definitely take action on that as well.
Right.
And we try to correct. It is all about, we can't say that because we are dealing with humans, and we need to, there might be mistakes, definitely. Every day you can't say that your chef he might have a bad day, and he might go wrong. Definitely there are chances. So I don't really, I always tell them that, you have to be focused, and you have to concentrate on your work, and you might go wrong, but don't be let down saying that, yeah, I've not done a good job. That's fine. It happens. Some people like it, some people don't like it, but then you do your best. That is what is important. And I keep motivating my chefs, my team, my service staff for this.
Right. And where do you procure your spices from?
Spices, we have certain companies which are fixed from there. We procure our spices. Fish definitely comes fresh from the waterfront market.
Okay, and you are from Mangalore.
I'm from Mangalore. Yes.
So what is the Mangalore connection as far as your food is concerned?
Oh, definitely, sir. There's a big connection of Mangalore. It is my dream to take this Mangalorean food to every part of the world. It is. I'm not very ambitious in life, but I have one dream that I want to take this Mangalorean food to every part of the world. The heritage and the richness of this food has. I want every person in this world to try the Mangalorean food. And we have seen a lot of people who come to our restaurant, be it Britishers or Germans, or we have asked them to try it, and they've really loved it. Like, food has no boundaries, so
Absolutely.
you can absolutely go around. And
lots of celebrities come to your restaurant as well.
yeah, with God's grace, yes, we get a lot of celebrities, from Bollywood actors to sports personalities, singers, and politicians. And
Any names if you can mention to us?
we have regular visitors, like Anu Kapoorji is regular at our restaurant. Sajid Bhai is regular at our restaurant. And then the Suresh Wadkarji, his family is regular at our restaurant. Kumar Sanuji comes to our restaurant. He loves our food. So the Varun Chakravarti and Mahesh Bhupati. I can name. The list can just go on.
Mahesh Bhupati, the tennis legend, actually.
Yes.
And he's from Karnataka?
No, he's not from Karnataka, but he's from the south.
Okay, he's from South India. Yeah. Yes. Okay, and what is that one thing that is very, very important in hospitality industry as per you?
So hospitality industry, I basically stick to the basics, sir. It has to be good food, and good food. That is what I focus on. Food has to be good. Service is also very important. Like, there are times, when your food might be not up to the mark, or might be not 20 out of 20, but 18. But if your staff is really good to your customer, so he might say it's okay, no problem, And but I always tell my staff that any guest who complains to you, he's a good customer. He wants to come back to you.
Right.
Yeah. When he doesn't complain, and if he doesn't like the food and he will not complain, that means he will not come back to you. So if you want to retain your customers, you have to go and speak to them, ask them how is the food, and when they give you a negative review about your food, you have to act on it immediately. So,
right. And even the ambience is very good out there.
Yes, ambience is important, sir. The ambience has to be welcoming for any guest.
Welcoming is the right word, actually.
Yes.
You have some, I think, pool or something as well over here.
The swimming pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, out here we have the swimming pool. So we cater to the swimming pool as also until 7 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how many branches do you have?
So we have 7 branches, and the 8th one is a veg restaurant. It's in Ajman. It's known as Dakshin. It's a different name by Dakshin. Because if I put Fisherman's Hub for a veg restaurant, I don't think anybody will enter.
Of course.
So it's known as Dakshin. And we have just signed up with the ITC group for 2 more restaurants.
Right.
So we'll be going to 10 restaurants, yes, very soon.
And I believe in Australia as well you have?
Yeah, we have one in Australia and Sydney in Parramatta. It's in Westfield Mall.
And do you plan to expand in other parts of the world as well?
Yeah, if I get an opportunity, yes. But then I'm very happy with Dubai, sir. Dubai is doing Dubai is a wonderful place, and with with a with a ruler, like a visionary ruler like His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, I think we are very happy.
Right. Would you like
Yeah.
to say something about Sheikh Mohammed and how the government help has been helpful?
Yeah, absolutely. So during COVID, if you go to see, none of the countries opened their restaurants so soon. Whereas I think we opened in May, 26th or 25th of May, 2020, restaurants in Dubai opened up. Our Sydney restaurant was closed for 1 year. I have a restaurant in Manipal in India that was closed for nearly 2 years. So I don't think so any country opened their restaurant, the hospitality sector opening their restaurant so soon. I think this was the only country. And it was really helpful, sir. We were in US when the pandemic struck. And we were fortunate to come back on 5th of May. Very soon we came back from US. And then I adapted to the conditions very quickly, and I saw that we take proper precautionary actions. We built certain areas where for the distance and everything was maintained, and there's no cross contamination or anything. And when we opened in May, although under really strict conditions we were asked to open, there were severe checks from Dubai municipality, from all other departments, the DTCM inspecting our properties. But we were fortunate, we had our restaurants open. And I was skeptical that people would really come into our restaurant during COVID. It's a pandemic time, we don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
But then we did extremely well, sir, during COVID. We did extremely well.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
What do awards mean to you?
Awards are definitely, sir, it's recognition for whatever you do, and it is very important. We have to. So it is like basically, when my son or my daughter is small, so when she tells me that I need this, so I tell her, okay, you need to achieve this, and this is what you give you. This is the award for you. So I feel I keep it as a as a
Incentive.
incentive for myself. Basically, if I get an award, so it is like an incentive. So I work towards it. That is very important. I speak to myself that I have to work towards this. I have to attain this, and once I attain this, this is the award that I will be getting. The award is very important.
Great.
So we recently won award at the Indo-Arab Summit.
Right. That's wonderful.
Yes.
That's wonderful. I'm sure that you're going to be winning many more. Okay. So you've been talking about your children. So tell me something more about your family and how has that contributed to your success?
Yeah, contribution definitely. So family contributes a lot because since my wife is her name is Jyoti Shetty.
Right.
I have 2 kids. A son is 13-year-old, Aishwarya Shetty, and daughter is 8 years old, 7 years old. So her name is Sanvi Shetty. And yeah, they're schooling. Son is more into debates. He's into the MUN. He's a member of United Nations. There's a group where they do inter-school debates and talk about the United Nations things and all, about countries and all.
That's fine.
So, yeah, he's doing well on that. God is very kind.
And so you mentioned about the Shetty part of it. So you're from Bunt community.
Yes.
Where Shilpa Shetty and Aishwarya Rai and all these people they belong to.
Yes.
What if Aishwarya Rai walks into your restaurant once?
Yeah, we'll be delighted to see her, sir. Definitely. Aishwarya Rai, she is the Miss World.
Right.
And I've heard a lot about her. Like people saying, what a pretty lady she is. Yes. And also as a person, I've heard a lot that she is very good, very down to earth. And I don't think so. She might definitely walk into a restaurant someday to have some nice Mangalorean food.
Right. So what will you serve her if she walks in?
Oh, we will definitely serve her some authentic Mangalorean cuisine, kori roti, some prawns ghee roast, some crab sukha, and chicken kundapur. So we have a lot of things, pundi kori, and so a lot of things that I think she will definitely relish. And nowadays, sir, to be very honest, we get a lot of celebrities asking for our Mangalorean cuisine, who are not from Mangalore. Like we had Pooja Batra who visited us 15 days back, and she was like, she wanted to have the neer dosa and ghee roast. And we served this the prawns ghee roast to a Pakistani actress, Hiramani. So it was, I think, a month or 2 months back. She visited Dubai, and she was stunned. And in one of her interviews, she spoke about this prawns ghee roast.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
So food has no boundaries, So that
food, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's very important. Would you like to elaborate when you say that food has no boundaries?
Yeah, basically, sir, see, in this country, we have been taught that we need to people are there from a lot of countries. People live here, so we all live united. We live together, and so our food has no boundaries. Like food, every country person, like people from so many different countries, like Sri Lankans, Pakistanis. I said like even Britishers and Germans, they come and have our food, like the Mangalorean food and Indian food. They love to have it. So this country has taught us that you have to live united, and with a visionary leader like Sheikh Mohammed, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, I think this country is really growing. That is one key factor, that we all are united, all people from different countries united, having different cuisines, trying different cuisines, and we are enjoying it, relishing it.
One final word from you with regards to Fisherman's Hub, your passion for food and hospitality. Any final words that you can possibly give to us?
It's just hard work, learning, and passion for the hospitality in the hospitality industry that has helped me to grow in life. Hard work has definitely been there. I've worked hard throughout my life. Even today, I monitor everything minutely. I'm involved in most of the things minutely. People say you do a lot of micromanagement, but then I have to be involved. Our business is such that we have to be involved in everything. Passion is definitely there. Since I have a passion, I'm doing this every day. I don't mind doing everything. It is not only for money, sir. It is not for money. It is more of I like I told you, it gives me more satisfaction when a customer walks out saying that food was excellent.
That's
so
amazing.
That's a passion. That's my passion. The day I feel that yes, I'm done with it, so I might just quit. I'm a person like that. It is not. I don't have any ambition that I need to grow. I need to get so many hotels. I need to get into this league or whatever. I'm not at all interested in that. My sole purpose is I need to serve good food to customers, and my dream is to get Mangalorean cuisine to every part of the world. Every person in this world should try Mangalorean cuisine once. This is what I dream of.
Which is wonderful. Sandeep, thank you very much for talking to me. I think it's truly inspiring journey. Congratulations, and I'm sure that you're going to go from strength to strength. You're saying that you're not very ambitious, but I'm sure that success is going to follow you in a huge way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That was Mr. Sandeep Shetty of Fisherman's Hub. I hope that you enjoy this inspiring conversation on Let's Talk with Faridoon.